It's your boy, Young Kiyoma, aka Gold Medalist George, aka the man with kingly ambitions, aka Nick. And who are y'all?
Yo, bro, it's your boy PJ, aka Zoro's firstborn, aka the 48 man, aka the guy with the regalias.
Okay.
And it is your third host, Josh, aka JC. And welcome back to episode 37. Technically,
Okay.
37.
Yeah. Technically 37, technically
Tower
38,
Talk.
but 37.
Yeah. Real quick disclaimer: I am currently a little under the weather, so if my voice cracks, my bad, bro. This how it be. You feel me? But yeah, we I guess the last 36 or supposedly. Is it supposed to be 37?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 30, 30 this is supposed to be 37.
37.
So episode 36 was an episode with just me and PJ. It was actually very good. We had a really good conversation about anime adaptations, live action adaptations and shit like that. Because of the One Piece shit and Cowboy Bebop, which all got fucked up. Well, we don't know about One Piece yet, but whatever. But we had a whole ass discussion about all that. And we can't use any of it because the audio got corrupted. So
Okay.
here we are.
Sism strikes again, as usual.
Sism do strike again.
Yeah.
Luckily, we're chilling on 37. I'm pretty sure we're chilling on 37.
Yeah.
So
It is the vibes.
37 will now be 36, and then this will be 37.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It be like that.
Yeah. So yeah. How we doing today, boys?
As you can hear, I'm not doing good, bruh. But I mean, it's not that bad. It's just kind of annoying because it's like I woke up and I was like, "Dang, I really feel bad for the prostitutes." Like my
What?
throat. I'm like, how do y'all do this daily, bruh?
Nigga,
My
that's
throat was-
different.
Bro.
We're starting off like this.
All I'm saying is my throat for the past few days has been sore.
Okay,
Oh my god, bruh. I was like, golly.
Just
Don't know how they
say
deal
that
with it
you-
every day.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
different, bro.
I have to wake up and drink something hot for real because it's like, dang, homie out here just hurting,
How long you been sick for?
I would say recently. And obviously, I knew this was happening because I'm not gonna call any out, nobody out, but one person from the fam got, strep. Well, not strep throat, but I got strep throat from them, and so they were just regular. They had a common cold, so I was like, okay, I just gotta make sure I'm cool. But I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe it's probably because I'm sitting at the dinner table with the dude, and then so whatever happened just somehow got into me. And so the next day I started feeling it, and I was like, all right, so we just capping because I don't know if y'all know anything about me. I don't get I don't get sick like that. I make sure I don't get sick. But it just happens. So I couldn't really change. I couldn't really change how I do things. It's just once it happens, you just got to deal with it. So this is the second time getting the cold this year. So yeah, it be like that, bruh. But other than that, back on that YouTube grind, bruh. As you see, um, which I actually wanted to probably later because I don't want to like hog up the intro. But I definitely edited the comeback video on DaVinci Resolve. So I got a lot of thoughts on that.
That tech segment.
Yeah, the tech segment right there. I can explain a little bit, go in depth detail. But yeah, back on that YouTube grind, taking things a little more differently. As of right now, I'm actually gonna start working on my channel art banner, stuff like that, just working on YouTube. I'm just gonna focus on that. That's my baby. That baby's gonna get taken care of. You feel me? So yeah, that's how I'm doing, bro. That's how I'm doing, bro.
What about you, Nick?
Well, I've been chilling for the most part, other than getting hoed by episode what would have been 36. There's a Steam sale going on right now. Okay, so we took advantage of that as well. We got Payday 2 and all the DLCs, so I could play that game again. I've been fiending recently. Because I used to play that game a shit ton like 2 years ago with Eamon and Ed and Younger a lot.
You talking
I used to
about?
play it a lot.
My bad.
No, go for it. What were you gonna say?
I didn't hear the game.
Oh, Payday 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to play it again, so I got it. I played it off and on throughout the years, but I finally got it on PC because I had it on PS4. Got that. Got what's that shit called? Got Ultra Kill, which I'm gonna talk more about later because I actually have played a decent amount of Ultra Kill, and it's a very good game. Got MGS5 and Rising Revengeance because I plan on doing replaying through all the Metal Gear Solid games.
Okay.
And Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is like in my top 10 favorite games, so I had to get that because I used to have it on PS3 and then lost the PS3 copy that I had. Because there was a weird point in time where and I don't want to, like Josh said, I don't want to hog up the intro too much, but there was a point in time where I had a fuck ton of PS3 games and like half of them just disappeared one day. Don't know how that happened.
Same here.
Still don't know how that
Dude, I
happened.
had
Same
four
here,
Fallen
bruh.
Bitches, and then next thing you know, I'm like, wait, where are my games at?
For real, like I don't
know didn't sell them bitches, bro.
Yeah, I didn't sell them. They were in my room. I couldn't have lost them.
Bro, somebody caught on quick with the eBay. Let me get these hoes on eBay real quick. Bruh, you could sell PS2 games for like a lot of money now.
It depends what game it is. The Xenosaga games, because they're decently rare. Xenosaga 3 mainly. Xenosaga 3 I've seen Xenosaga 3 go for like 100 something before. Because it's just not an easy game to come by.
Facts.
I've seen, and not to mention anybody who's trying to legitimately collect games now is getting hoed by the niggas that are doing the fuck shit with it. So like, yeah, that makes it a lot harder. Because niggas like grade games now for some reason.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you know PSA grading, like with cards.
Seriously?
People do that with games, which means they don't play it. Yeah, it means they don't play it. Because it's in the case. It's PSA graded. And like it's always been a thing to do that with games. Like there's always been a market for that, I guess. But like now it's like huge because niggas for some reason think they can make a fuck ton of money off of old games, even ones that aren't rare. There's a copy of Mario 64 that went for like over 100,000.
Wait, why?
Not a hard game to come by at all.
Why?
It's sold. I don't know. It's sold.
Yep. Yeah.
Niggas bought that.
Okay.
So shout out to crypto niggas, I guess.
Jesus.
Because those are the type of people.
Niggas.
Those are definitely the type of people.
Y'all niggas ruined everything. God. Like overnight, let me fuck the world from y'all. I'm still kind of upset, but you know.
Yeah. But there's that. There's what else have I been doing? I've been trying to get stuff set up for when I start streaming again.
Oh yeah.
And last thing that I've done recently, I may have found a way to finally get the world record in Jump Ultimate Stars.
Okay.
So
we love to hear that. Okay.
I'll go more in depth about some of the stuff I just talked about later on.
Bet.
So, PJ.
Be waiting for that world record.
PJ, how you been doing?
You know, pretty much same old, minus like, you know, family's over. I have more people telling me certain things that I already have heard before. So, slightly annoying. I know why, but still slightly annoying. I got Masterclass, which I actually think it's pretty cool. Because it's not like I thought it would be like, oh, okay, like you pay X amount and you just get like one of these classes. No, it's like all of them. Like it's like a subscription. It's kind of like Netflix.
So what is it?
It's
What is
like
that
you.
exactly?
So like there's people who have different classes. Like Gordon Ramsay has 2 classes. It's like celebrities, mostly.
Gotcha.
But I'm taking Nas's for hip hop storytelling.
Interesting.
So that's pretty much what I've been working on.
Okay.
That for a while, I'm not gonna hold you for a minute. Actually, I kind of forgot why I was doing music. So realignment, I guess, with my stuff, and then yeah, I'd say that's about it.
Sick. Speaking of storytelling, gotta gas something up real quick. I think Chris Patrick.
Okay.
I think it's fire.
Oh yeah,
That's all I gotta say on that. He's just fire.
He's cold with it.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to
Very good storyteller.
some of his stuff that Nick told me about last time, and I was like, this nigga kind of cool with it.
Yeah, I want him to drop a project soon.
Yeah, he got to. He been getting up recently. I've been hearing a lot about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. So I guess building off of that, how were you guys Thanksgiving?
It was pretty solid. I've been asking my dad for like a while now. I was like, yo, we have a fire pit in our backyard. And I've been trying to use that freaking fire pit since we moved into this motherfucking house. Shit you not. Like since we got here, I've been like, yo, trying to use that fire pit, trying to use that fire pit, trying to use that fire pit. And then when my uncle came over, he just went in the backyard and burned up all our shit. Like literally,
Okay.
like there was a fuck ton of sticks out there. Burned all the bitches. I was like, nigga. And then they didn't tell me about it. The first time they did it, they didn't say anything. Second time they did it, they were like, "Oh, we got a fire pit," which that was nice. I don't really care as long as we're using it. But there's just something about fire pits, fireplaces. I'm probably just like a slight pyromaniac, but I don't really give a shit.
I know somebody who's a pyromaniac. Not this Josh, the other Josh.
Oh,
He's
I
a
thought you were
pyromaniac.
gonna say soulless ditch.
No.
She seems like she'd be a pyromaniac though.
She does. Nah, she's just dumb.
Oh well, shit.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, start a soulless switch on Twitch.
Who is gonna start streaming again
But
soon?
yeah, Thanksgiving was pretty alright.
Okay. How about you, Josh? Other than getting sick, of course.
It was trash. No, I'm just fine. It was we went to see the lights yesterday.
The lights?
So yeah, there's a Christmas park kind of theme thing.
Oh, okay.
And they had one that was like big an hour away. And I think the thing about it was, I guess the thought of course, when you're doing something with other people or you've done stuff that like this before, it's like, oh, you may not really find it fun, but it's just the thought of just not doing something that you or doing something that you don't really normally, do. So, and just knowing that like no matter how many times like for a fact, oh, this ain't fun, this only happens like once out of every year. So it was just kind of that thought ran through my mind, like I am not my normal self, because usually my normal self be like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. But I was just like, bro, just do it. Like you don't do this every year. I mean, you don't do this every day, so you might as well just come on, bro. And yeah, you just wind up somewhat liking it. It wasn't that bad as you thought it was gonna be. So just getting in that state, like, yeah, who cares if I gotta do
thing.
this? Yeah, I just gotta get used to it and don't let those things worry me too much. Cause I got bigger problems ahead of me, you know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, other than that, it was chill. It was chill. Definitely. If they asked me for my hand, I would have cooked up some mean mac and cheese. But anyway, that's not this story. That's not this story.
Stupid ass.
Yeah. How about yours, Nick?
We don't do shit for Thanksgiving, so it was just a normal day for me.
Felt that. I felt that. God dang. Wish that
No,
was
like,
kind of my situation, but yeah, I felt that.
yeah, we don't really do shit with family, so
It be like that,
It's
man.
the first time that my family came down since my grandma passed away, so it's been kinda more like a recuperation period, I guess, for them,
mm,
because it's my mom's siblings.
mm.
So,
Mm,
you know,
okay. That's interesting. Okay. All right, we trying to get in some tech news real quick.
We can talk
yeah,
about
we
some
can go.
news. We can talk
Let
about
me
some
get
news.
up in here,
Let's go.
man. All right. I ain't got
Talk
that.
this bitch.
I ain't got much tech this week. Um, well, I guess I do. Okay.
Eventually.
Okay, yeah. So let me get DaVinci out the way real quick, just real quick. All right. So I'ma just say, if you're a video editor, bro, it's just like Premiere Pro. Don't get me started. Don't be like, oh well, I get it. It does look confusing at first, but when you really like look at it, like all the tabs and all what you got to do, bro, it's actually, I would say it's more, some of the stuff in the UI is way more programmed like to be used better for people who haven't got into Premiere Pro. I would say Premiere Pro's UI looks a little bit more intimidating from my eyes. But, of course, every video editing program is going to look intimidating if you've never worked with a digital workstation. So I would just say that that's the only thing that would kind of throw you off is, okay, the fact that it's going to look a little confusing, but trust me, it looks way better than Premiere Pro. Because when I started off editing on Premiere Pro, I didn't know what the frig was going on. But when I did get in DaVinci, I downloaded it and I spent that whole day, the day before I uploaded the video, my comeback video. I spent the whole day editing that video, and just trying to figure it out. And I will say, for a free editing program, it is legit. There's obviously some caveats. I'm not gonna go too much on this. I don't want to
Uh,
make this long.
what does that word mean? Sorry.
Caveats is like shortcomings.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I will say this: the caveat is it not render. The render options are limited, so you can only
Mhm.
render up to 1080p, 30 frames per second. So anyone who's trying to do higher than that, sorry, you're gonna have to pay for the studio version.
Yeah.
Um, Also, they lowered the playback settings on purpose to make you buy the studio. And pretty much, long story short, playback settings are important because if you ever edit it with 1080p 60 FPS footage, it will do a toll on your computer. So the best thing to do is always lower it on the playback settings. Well, they lowered it only to 720p. So you can't do more playback settings than that. So it's a little pain, but you can still do video proxies. That's good. Obviously, you can't use every VTS, VST plugin that they have,
Mhm.
stuff like that. But majority of it is okay, decent. I'm half on half on as far as picking certain which plugin is better. I prefer Premiere Pro's plugins, but it's not as bad or as good. So, it is what it is. You just gotta pick and choose on that. I would say some of the pros, Premiere Pro has better keyframing. I do not like how DaVinci does keyframing. It's a little
DaVinci
weird.
or Premiere Pro?
The Premiere Pro's, yeah, I like Premiere Pro's keyframing better than DaVinci's.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know. The way they do it is just a little weird. I got used to it, but it was just like, why do you guys make something so easy complicated? It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But I guess that is what it is. And then it's also weird. So with Premiere Pro and even Vegas, you could just when you're trying to record your own microphone audio, you could easily just press the record button and go. And with DaVinci, you have to go to the Fairlight tab, and then you gotta actually put it on a stereo, and then you gotta set it on the mixer track, and all that other stuff. So for someone like me who's already used a DAW, I kind of already got used to it. But for someone who's not really into audio, it just looks a little confusing for that person because it's like, dude, why do we have to have a whole separate tab just to record? So it's a little weird, but it makes it more organized because now I know where to go when it comes to audio. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, pretty much overall for a free program that edits Hollywood movies, you know what I mean, and does the exact same thing as Premiere, I would definitely recommend DaVinci if you're starting out and you don't want to get on the Vegas Pro cracks. All right. All right.
The
So
Vegas Pro cracks will hoe you.
yes, and on top of it, if you bought Vegas, you have a good chance of it crashing on your computer. So
Also, in some cases,
mm,
DaVinci does just have better options than Vegas.
that's true. There's a lot of other, and this is the same for Premiere as well. There's ultimately, I personally think Premiere and DaVinci is better than Vegas Pro, like hands down. But the one thing I will say Vegas beats is the timeline. I don't know what it is, but Vegas has the best timeline in my opinion, where
Oh
it's
yeah.
so easy to just scroll stuff, move
Yeah.
around. It's not too annoying. Bro, DaVinci's
DaVinci's
timeline
is very annoying.
is way more annoying than
Mhm.
Premiere's. And that just pissed me off even more when I was editing that video. I was like, really? Y'all gonna be more annoying than Premiere's, bro? Like, come on, bro. So yeah, I definitely felt your pain, Nick, when I was editing that video. But overall, yeah, that's my little review of DaVinci Resolve.
I
Um,
do hear that DaVinci Resolve, if you plan on editing short form content, as
mhm.
complex as the UI is, if you plan on editing short form content, shorts and TikToks, I hear DaVinci is actually really good for that.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
So,
yeah. Same with Premiere. So yeah, they're both really good. Um,
mm,
yeah, it's just quick and easy to like do subtitles. If you're trying to do subtitles, if you're trying to, oh, this is another thing. The effects, trying to drag in effects is really quick, faster than
mm.
Vegas. Stuff like that. So definitely, like you said, recommend that for that type of content. But yeah, um,
Plus it's free and you don't have to pay Adobe, one of the scummiest corporations known to man, any money. So,
exactly.
Oh my
That is facts. No cap.
I don't want a fucking Adobe sponsorship. Fuck that.
bro, bro,
Fuck them niggas.
did you know what happened? They're taking off the 3D lighting. They're pretty much taking off all 3D features from Photoshop. I was like,
Wait, what?
bro, why? Yeah, like they're taking off all
Yeah,
of
and
the
they're putting it
3D.
into another
Is it
program, aren't
that
they?
freaking that Photoshop? It's like that. Oh my god! You talking about that like extension of Photoshop? That's not fucking Photoshop. It's just a brand new fucking program.
I think so.
It's oh my god, what's
Yeah.
it called? I know exactly. Wait. Okay, so they're just taking the 3D shit from Photoshop
Yep.
and putting it in
Yes,
another program.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some Nintendo shit.
bruh, bruh.
Adobe. Honestly, I'd say Adobe might be worse than Nintendo.
You know what? You know what's crazy, bruh? Because the
Mm.
thing is, I use that for my
That's
thumbnails a
some
lot.
Activision shit.
Mm.
And the funniest thing is I saw a video where pretty much how like they have Creative Suite and each Creative Suite they update the versions. So if you bought Creative Suite 4 to 6 or any of the older Creative Suites, they're literally saying, "Nah, we don't care. You have to buy the newer version. If you bought the older one on
Mm-hmm.
accident, screw you. You won't be able to activate it." So it's like, bro, what?
Mm-hmm.
And on top of it, you're taking off features that people like. I mean, I feel like I use it, but I don't know. It's just annoying. So I'm just using my older Photoshop CS6 because I'm not dealing with that. Screw that. Yeah, they're a bunch of bums.
I agree. I also use that version, but because oh man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Fuck Adobe.
Yeah, for real, bro.
You know that part in the cave episode with Vince Staples where he just goes fuck Kenny Beats, fuck Kenny Beats. He does that over and over.
Mm-hmm.
That with Adobe.
That is literally Adobe right now, bro. We on that energy and that timing.
Do not fuck with Adobe.
Golly, bro.
Red on me, dead homies.
Kenny
The
Beats. Police. I fucking hate Adobe.
Bruh. That is hilarious.
Fuck that man,
Fuck
Adobe.
Fuck that man, Adobe. That is not my homie. Dead homies. Dead homies.
Red on me, dead homies. Fuck that bitch ass Adobe.
Bruh.
We do not fuck
He
with
is not my homie.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. And then last, I'm actually using a new web browser. It's called Brave. I don't know if y'all heard about it.
I have heard of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the
Still
difference
use
is,
Opera,
but I have
not
heard
gonna
of it.
hold you.
Okay. It's pretty much a duplicate of Chrome. I would say, and even Vivaldi is done the same thing, where Vivaldi is a duplicate of Chrome, but it's minus all the phishing and the scam and the malware and the tracking, pretty much. And it's honestly, so far, it's been really good. I've been using it today. I'm gonna probably do a week later review, maybe, to see if it's really good. But I've been trying to use another alternative to Chrome because I don't want to have that, malware and all that spyware stuff. And on top of it, I think Vivaldi was going to be my one, but then it just started lagging when I turn off hardware acceleration. But when I have hardware acceleration, it literally like glitches out my GPU. So I'm like, okay, I can't use you, bruh. I don't know. So I found this today, Brave, and so far it's legit. It's literally, it does everything else what a web browser does. So I don't know if I can recommend it now since I'm just using it, but I will say it's legit. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice. So you said Opera. The problem with Opera was like they were like selling your shit, right?
Yeah.
Did they stop doing that, or are they still doing it? Because I still use Opera.
They probably still do it. I'm not gonna
I haven't heard any other news otherwise. I may be wrong, but
just like,
because the sucky thing is Opera is really good. It's so good. The CPU.
that's why I'm
RAM,
like, bro, it's actually
Bruh.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you sons of bitches.
You whores.
Bruh. Yeah. That's the only sad thing.
Hurts.
Yeah. That's tough.
Oh, Josh.
Mm.
How much RAM you got?
16.
This is the time. All right, so this is the time. I don't have nothing like huge for some tech shit, but nigga, we got Black Friday because they still got Black Friday deals going on, and then don't forget, don't forget, it is Cyber Monday. 2 days, okay?
Ooh, Cyber Monday.
If you need a graphics card, I'm talking if you are down fucking bad, okay? We all know that the graphics card prices are absolute hot garbage.
They're still not going to be great, but they're going to be the best you're going to get.
The RX 6600 XT is probably the best affordable graphics card right now. Hold it. Do your fucking research though, because these reviews are mixed as shit. Like, some people think it's hot garbage, other people are like, this is as good as it's gonna get right now, and I'm on the this is as good as it's gonna get right now. Unless you're trying to spend $1,000, this thing is like going for 7, 6, 7, 8. And if you think that the 6600 XT is a little bit too like iffy for you, the 2060 is still good. Okay.
Yeah.
because everyone else has been on that 30 whatever junk. Okay, look, we broke. I'm gonna just be honest.
Yeah.
We have not made it out the hood
I
yet,
am not
guys.
out
Still in the
fucking
trenches, bro.
Like,
2060s are going
around
for
with that.
around 700. You know, it's not like the greatest, but it's like 700 or like 650, 670, stuff like that. And these are
Yeah.
pretty good freaking cards. 630, the 6600. I'm waiting for a 5700 XT, but I can tell you right now, 5700 XT costs a whole brick and some change. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
But the 6600 XT is going for around, I think it's around the same price. Yeah. Around the same price as the 2060. It's actually a little bit more expensive. So once again, do your research. But Cyber Monday deals, G. Also, I just now learned this, and I don't know, maybe I'm just slow when it comes to tech, but this is probably the best time to get anything other than a graphics card. Do not wait till after Cyber Monday to get all your other shit. When these deals are up, bruh, just don't. This is probably the best. If you need RAM, like I just bought 64 because I'm fucking tired.
Nice.
I don't know how. Well, I didn't think I'd need it until I'm trying to open plugins. FL Studio's acting a case for like no reason. It wasn't doing it like last month. So I just be like, okay, like what the heck? It'll just like come up out of nowhere. That's my only issue with it. Is like 1 minute I'm chilling, it's chilling, everybody having a good time, making a beat. Next thing you know, I go to open a project and it's like dial up internet. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like last week you was chilling. But I just now learned that RAM is pretty much computers are fucking stupid, okay? They're dumb. They're so dumb.
Yeah.
And I understand, your computer is only as fast as its slowest component. However, there's not a single thing in the computer that really does anything by itself other than like storage.
Yeah.
Your CPU can only really be as fast as your RAM. Your graphics card can only really be as fast as your CPU, your RAM, and your motherboard. Your CPU can only it's just like get RAM if you don't have the RAM, because
Exactly.
all these things are going to be more processor intense. Like if you're trying to make videos and editing and stuff like that, don't prioritize a graphics card. Trust me. Get fucking a multi-core processor and RAM. A lot of it. I understand where people are like, you're not going to need 64. They're not editing these videos. They're playing Destiny 2 and Overwatch. You need 8 gigs of RAM for fucking Overwatch. You need 32 for just about any digital workstation ever. Get RAM. It's stupid cheap right now. Like Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals on anything other than graphics cards, bruh. This is the time to grab everything else.
For real, bruh. The market share is just getting more tighter, bruh. Because it's like people are just running out of stuff.
Crypto,
so y'all gotta get it.
Ruined everything.
Yup.
Yeah.
Because I mean I've seen it. There's what's it called? Like, those like lots of graphics cards that niggas sell. You seen those?
Oh my god.
Niggas sell like lots of like 74 graphics cards.
Come on, all the freaking crap they've been using for mining.
Yup.
Pieces of trash, bro.
People put it out on like eBay, like a lot of 74, like 80 something graphics cards that you can tell they got earlier than like people had access to them.
My thing is
fucking they'll cost like thousands of dollars, but it just promotes crypto mining.
It's like, I'm not against anybody going to get the bread, bro. Trust me. But dog.
Yeah.
You gotta look and be like, all right, bro. At what cost are we doing this shit? Like, at what cost are we actually doing this shit? You go get the bread, but it's like, I'm gonna drop 17 niggas and steal 50K. Like, all right, you got the bread, but 17 niggas had to die for that shit. So, I mean, pick your freaking battles, dog.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. Go cop. All right. Other than that, any more tech?
Any more tech?
Any more tech? Tech with the deck. I got the tech on deck.
Is that true?
No. I'm
Me,
trash.
when I roll up on a nigga, I got the tech on deck.
No, I am trash.
Not the
Nigga
tech
pull up
on
with a
deck.
Byakuya gun. I'm
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna pull out the Bakugan. It's over.
yes, I'm
Not a
leaving.
Bakugan.
People leave. I'm out. Jesus.
No, but I mean that's about it. Yeah, that's about it we got for tech.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for tech.
Okay.
Stockholm, what you need nowadays.
News.
Any news we gotta talk about in particular?
I only got one. All right, so
Okay.
y'all hear about the SpaceX internet that's coming out soon?
SpaceX
Nope.
internet?
Yes, sir. It is so it's internet. Pretty much they're upgrading the satellites in the the space that we have currently, or maybe they're just getting like a better satellite signal.
Yeah, I mean I imagined we'd need to do something like that specifically for like even disregarding the stupid reasons they're probably doing it, like people that are working on satellites and stuff, like actual astronauts out there, engineers.
Yeah.
Probably do need that kind of access.
Yeah.
So I that seems natural to me. That seems normal.
Yeah, so I sent you
That's a good idea.
an article link in the chat. So pretty much as you guys can see in that picture, it shows like you can order it too. And pretty much this is more suited for people who have who live in a rural area. So the last place I lived at, I definitely was in a rural area. So people who live in a rural area where the internet's not so good, you can literally order this.
It's like fiber, roughly. Wi-Fi.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and
This is what them fighting game niggas need, is what you're telling me.
No.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't get hold on the terminus, right? Yeah. So
You gotta start
pretty
switching
much.
fucking sides, man. I was just trying to be player one because I think the internet crashed for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's my
Exactly.
combo, bro.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. So I don't know exactly. They're saying it may not really happen until like 2023, late 2022. It just depends on how fast they get it out and how
I mean,
I'm gonna
that's
taste it,
weird technology to deal
test
with,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Weird technology.
Yeah, but I think this is needed because I always wondered why like a lot of people use satellite internet, but it's so garbage. Like even the base satellite internet, like you literally, if people, it's honestly worser than like cable internet, where with cable internet you're using the same bandwidth as the whole neighborhood, but at least it's a more direct connection
Oh,
to.
and for those who don't know, Josh has legitimately had to deal with satellite internet before.
Oh yeah, a whole freaking saga, bruh. That felt like a whole saga.
So he is
Okay.
speaking from experience.
Yeah, that was probably a saga. I was
Yeah,
thinking
that was
That's
the
probably a
that was
saga.
that was the garlic
an arc.
saga.
That was a couple.
That was the Garlic Junior saga.
Yeah, that was a
That shit was
trash.
Oh,
that shit wasn't
man.
even canon.
Free dragons,
Yeah.
free Z type shit.
No. Garlic Junior was in Dragon Ball Z. The
It
Garlic
was?
Junior saga was in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's the one with like the miracle water or whatever. Like Gohan has to fight Garlic Junior. It was filler.
Yeah.
Because the movie Dead Zone was the other one that Garlic Jr. was in, but that movie's goated.
Yeah.
I'm on crack.
It's one of the few legitimately good Dragon Ball Z movies, actually. I would say.
You think so?
Come on, bro. What you mean? Well, you don't like Super Android 13?
Okay, we'll let Josh talk for a little bit, and I actually watched the Dragon Ball Z movies like last year, so I can actually talk about this. I can tell you what my thoughts are on every movie, but we'll let Josh finish up what he's gonna say.
No, yeah, pretty much just going back. Yeah, just The internet is just gonna be everywhere for pretty much anyone, so there's no excuse to not have good internet
See, when you
this day and
said
age.
satellite internet, I thought stuff because it was SpaceX, so I was thinking stuff that would like work in space.
I feel like that would be a reason too. Maybe they're working on that as well. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's definitely just a dish upgrade, just upgrading all the satellite dishes, or maybe just adding their own. I don't know how it all works, but yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's no excuse now because at this point we're getting to the point you can literally walk outside and there'll just be like street internet, and the modem is in the freaking street light or something, you know. So yeah, like yeah, good internet all around. You feel me? So, but yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. So yeah, I can talk about hold on. I can talk about the Dragon Ball Z movies, I guess. So here's the thing with the Dragon Ball Z movies. Is man, there's not a lot of good ones. There's a lot of okay ones. There's not a lot of good ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, for some reason, every Dragon Ball Z movie up to like after the first Broly movie has like these weird heavy metal tracks in the English versions that aren't like in the main series. It sounds like knockoff like fucking 9 Inch Nails and shit. But yeah, man. There's Garlic Jr.'s movie, Dead Zone, the first Dragon Ball Z movie. Really fucking good, actually. One of my favorite Dragon Ball Z movies.
Oh, really?
Huh. It has a really sick final fight, and the movie looks very good. Then there's World's Strongest, which is a movie people seem to forget exists. Which is Dr. Wheelo. Not a super interesting villain, but neither was Garlic Jr. But World's Strongest is very interesting. I like it. It's a pretty interesting movie. You know, he's a big old robot man with a brain. Because he died fucking 12 million years ago, 12 to 3 years ago. I don't fucking know. But yeah, it's not bad. And then there's what's after that? Tree of Might, I think, is after that. Tree of Might, I'm not a huge fan of. A lot of people like Tree of Might. I don't like Tree of Might that much. I think Turles, whack villain. I think the movie looks wise, looks very good. I think the movie looks very nice. Final Fight's whack. Final Fight is very whack.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my thoughts on that. If we're giving ratings, I'd give like Garlic Jr. like an 8.5, somewhere in that range. I'd give World's Strongest like a 7 to an 8.
Oh.
I'd give Tree of Might like a 6.
Oh.
Then there's Lord Slug.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have seen Lord Slug.
I don't think so.
But Lord Slug?
Let me look at I gotta pull up my anime list, bruh. Oh. Got me out here pulling boy.
Let me know if you've seen Lord Slug. I'll tell you what I think about Lord Slug.
Which, in chronological order, which one is?
It's the fourth movie.
Fourth movie, alright. Let me see the cover.
Giant Namekian.
Oh. It was okay. I don't think it was.
I'd give that a solid 5.
Yeah,
that movie is very, very boring.
Yeah, I
very
don't remember
boring.
anything happening in that bit.
That's because nothing happened.
Thanks.
Coming out with it.
That's.
And said, I don't remember anything.
Look, my nigga Zoro said it first. Nothing happened.
Well.
Then there's The fifth movie, I think the fifth movie,
Uh,
is Cooler?
Cooler.
Don't fucking do this to me.
The original Cooler, the first
Don't fucking
Cooler,
do this to me.
is definitely better than Meta Cooler.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I
I'm
no,
putting
actually,
this to
me.
Yeah, I like the Cooler.
I like Cooler, bro.
Yeah.
I give Cooler movie like a 6.
I give it.
Here's the thing about Cooler. Trash villain.
Wait, what?
Trash villain. That nigga Cooler sucks. First
oh
off.
my god.
Second off, Goku is literally Jesus in that movie. Because that's the movie where he holds the bird in his hand and that thing comes back to life.
Hey man, every anime got that shit.
Every anime do got that shit,
Fucking
and I think it's
Naruto
fucking
out here
hilarious
with
every time.
Like, man,
I think it's hilarious every time. But he just holds the bird in his hand and it flies away, and he just looks at Cooler. It's like, okay, nigga, calm down, calm down, chill out. That being said, very entertaining movie. The fight is sick. Yajirobe was in it. Shout out to Yajirobe, that's the GOAT.
Oh my god.
Who else was in it? Hey, people don't think about it. Yajirobe is the only reason they beat Vegeta. So
What did he do again?
he cut off that nigga's tail when he was grade 8.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Yajirobe did do that bullshit.
Let's see. There's fucking what's it called? There's fucking what else in that movie? There's one other thing. Oh yeah, that movie. And all these movies so far do have one of my favorite trends, which is in every Dragon Ball movie, for some reason Piccolo is just there,
Yeah, because he's Piccolo.
and he's the guy that cleans up after everything's said and done.
You don't get paid? No. He just there.
Also, Cooler had Salsa, and I really like Salsa. Let's see. What was the movie after Cooler? Was movie 6 Broly? Hold on. Dragon Ball Z movie 6. Was that Broly? No, 6 was Cooler? Then what was 5? Was 5... 5 wasn't Broly. 5 wasn't Broly. 5 was not Broly. There is just no way.
Ain't 6 the return of Cooler?
Oh, was Return of Cooler immediately after Cooler's Revenge?
I think so.
It was. What the fuck?
That's fucking hilarious.
That's
That's about as canonical as it's ever gonna get.
Here's the thing about Return of Cooler. That's Meta Cooler. I got that like a 3 to 4.
I just thought a 3.
3 to 4. Yeah.
Dude, you being generous.
Well, there's a scene that's really fucking funny in there where he kicks Vegeta in the dick.
Yeah.
God, another movie where nothing happened, but the stuff that I do remember was not pleasant.
I just thought it was just kind of like, so my nigga's
Why?
a supercomputer.
Nigga's a supercomputer, and he also
And
is
he's still
everywhere.
lost.
How did they beat him? They just kind of did.
And that's our way out. This nigga's still lost.
I still couldn't tell you how he lost.
I don't know, bro, because I'm like, yo, you had all these clones, my nigga. You had more going for you
Well,
than
no,
a nigga
yeah.
who's like.
And they get tied up in like the big Getty star or whatever, the big gay star,
Oh,
and
wow.
fucking, it's like,
Oh me.
how did we get out of there? I don't know, but we did.
Yeah, we did.
We definitely did. We definitely got out of there.
That's hilarious.
And then I think the movie after that was Broly, right?
That was
7.
Ain't that an Android?
Is that Android 13?
I'm on Super
I think so.
13?
Okay, here's the thing about Android 13. Fun movie, not a good movie. Fun movie.
Yeah, it was not good. I don't remember.
I mean,
bro. Y'all don't like.
That's one of the. To be fair, that is
Yeah,
one of the
that was-
more enjoyable Dragon Ball movies to watch. I would give it like a 6, 5 to 6.
Y'all not fans of Super Android 13?
Man, maybe a
No.
7. I'll give 13 a 7. I'll give 13 a 7.
You can
Here's the
keep
thing.
that. I'm good.
It's a very fun movie. Here's the thing about Android 13. One, Android 13 is fucking hilarious.
And that's why I'm like, come on, now.
So fucking funny. He is so fucking funny.
He's also stupid funny.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude. Only Android with a country accent, bro. Come on now.
And then there's the little Mexican one. And he's a fun character. What is that? 15? I think that's 15.
15.
He's pretty fun. Again, Piccolo has one of my favorite entrances where he just was in the ice. And there's just a lot of shit talking in that movie from everybody. It's pretty fun.
Dang.
But yeah, I don't dislike 13.
I just like whenever the nigga turns into Blue Vegeta.
Yeah.
For no reason.
That shit is whack. His
for no reason. Like, bro, y'all niggas did not just give us fucking Blue Vegeta.
Hold on. So after
which movie is Legend Reborn?
Legend Reborn?
Is it
that's like 12.
I like that one. That was good.
So movie number 8 would be History of Trunks. Well, it's not a movie, it's a special, but that's when it was released in the timeline. Trunks fucking sucks, man.
I hate you.
Dude gets bitched and has to go back in time to get his dad and Vegeta to help every day.
You're not wrong.
His dad and Vegeta?
Yeah. Because he goes back in time to ask for Goku's help. Vegeta just happens to be there.
Yeah, you're right. I like how you say his
But like, there's that, and like he's just cries the entire time. He's the reason that future Gohan gets hoed. Fuck that nigga. I hate that nigga.
Hey,
Everybody likes him because he has a sword.
No, I like him because he's fucking sick.
What do you do besides kill Frieza?
I'm not gonna tell you what that nigga did.
Because he ain't do shit.
I ain't gonna tell you what that nigga did. I'll tell you why he ain't do shit. I'm gonna say this shit right here, bro. And I don't care who you are, or if you agree with me or not, I don't give a shit. That nigga is the Lee of Dragon Ball. I don't give a shit.
Sure.
Him and Gohan. Only reason I say Gohan can't be Lee is because he was never fucking gonna be Lee.
True.
But Trunks showed up and was busted. Now, you can be like, oh yeah, he just beat Frieza. Yeah, and Goku died trying to kill that nigga. And then got back. And not only did he murk that nigga, yes, he did.
Goku didn't die against Frieza.
He almost fucking died trying to kill his ass. He had to go fucking Super Saiyan just to do that shit. This nigga pulls up Super Saiyan, mops him and his dad in like 2.3 seconds. Off rip. Just like a regular.
He gets his ass beat by first form Cell.
Yeah, but okay, I'm gonna say this. Cell. We really gonna act like Cell was not out here on some other shit?
I'm just saying. No, I agree. I'm just saying Trunks doesn't do anything impressive. Like,
he's not able to. It's because he's fucking Trunks. That's what I mean by like, okay, for example, like Lee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lee, that nigga come out here and he's like, okay, I'm a only nigga who's ever given Gaara hands. Lee. Sasuke tried that shit. I mean, the only reason he actually got close is because he watched fucking Lee.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna let Lee keep going the way that he's going because that nigga would have had 8 gates by like Sasuke retrieval arc.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Trunks. That nigga he can't go blue. He doesn't have God Key. He barely has fucking 2. So it's like hoed. In my opinion, I just think that Trunks gets hoed the most. And that's why that nigga's ass.
No, I think Piccolo gets hoed the most.
I don't think Piccolo gets hoed like that.
I think Piccolo shows up. This happens a lot, actually. Piccolo shows up, they try to make him look strong, and then he gets his ass beat after he looks strong.
I don't think that's hoed, though.
I think that's kind of hoed.
Piccolo. Okay, so like Piccolo shows up. Like, okay, remember whenever he fused with was it Kami, right?
Kami, yeah.
That was because it's like, all right, you're going into a new arc. You should have known damn well your ass was not gonna get that. And you black? Come on now. Come on, bro. We should have been no. I'm like, nigga, you black. You pulled up to the party. You already got your shit done. You really think these niggas finna get that shit to you off rip? Bro, you fuse a comment and they like, okay, Piccolo was definitely stronger than Android 17 and 18. I'm like, that nigga about to fucking get mopped by somebody. Cell show up in that bitch. And now everyone's getting fucking handled. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like,
but I
should've
also,
known that shit was
I don't
coming.
know. I feel like Trunks isn't likable, personally. Like, that nigga just cries about everything.
I just think he gets hoed. That's me. I think he gets hoed because it's like, look, I can understand being like, yo, he just cries about everything because, you know, whatever. But it's like they don't give him it's like the same thing with they don't really give him any time. Like they don't give him no time in an arc to actually develop any character. Because every time that nigga gets strong, guess what happens? They send some nigga to come over to where he's at that's stronger than his ass after he just got strong. And then he has to call Goku and friends to come save him because Goku's the main character. It's the same fucking shit with Gohan. Gohan got strong, whooped everyone's ass. They were like, hey, we kind of want Goku back. So now Gohan has to fucking quote unquote study. The fuck? How you gonna save the world? Multiple occasions and your mom is like, you need to focus on them books. Bitch, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Them niggas need me. Shit, nigga, you need me to be fighting. I don't need to be hitting these books. It's like shit like that. I be hitting these niggas in the mouth. Like, Goku fucking instant transmit.
Allstate, are you in good hands?
You quit hitting these books, quit giving these niggas these hands. Allstate.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't know. For me, it's like he
own
could
him
be cool.
on, like certain stuff. Like he doesn't get the same shit as everyone else. To me, that's why he's not as cool. Like nigga doesn't really have two. When he went two, he got fucking sunned by himself automatically.
For me, it's like he could be cool, but he hasn't done anything to prove that he is. So I have no reason to be interested in that character because from what I've seen, he hasn't been cool.
I go off of potential.
I feel like shows. I see it's that show not tell thing for me, and I feel like they show that he isn't capable of doing things on his own.
I mean, that's fair.
So I have no reason to be interested in that character. So that special is like a 5 for me. They do have future Gohan though, who also gets hoed and isn't as sick as everybody thinks he is. But
well, once again, when you look at it, future Gohan is just fucking adult Gohan.
Yeah,
and that nigga's
worse
ass.
adult Gohan.
You said what?
I said worse adult Gohan.
Yeah, but does it really matter?
Without Gray Saiyaman even?
Yeah, but does it really
Gray
matter?
Saiyaman's goated.
He's alright.
Cap.
I think he's
but
alright.
Next movie is Broly. Broly sucks.
Nah, bro, he punched that nigga like through the chest and killed him.
I think he's a cool character. I definitely liked it when they.
I disagree. I think that nigga's whack as hell.
Oh, so you don't even like
that nigga gets
Broly.
no bitches.
Okay, so Nick. Okay, let me tell you.
Okay,
about
he
this
is.
real quick.
Okay, I see why.
Let me tell you about this, Josh. Nick doesn't fuck with Broly because that nigga is illiterate as hell, can't say shit except for Goku's name, and that is it. He forms no fucking speeches. He can't even fucking say his own damn name.
That nigga don't even say his own name. He says Goku's name. He says Goku's name and one funny line in the movie. Nigga Goku goes, hold on, could you, what is it? It's like, could you let us take a breather or something? He goes, what is it? He's like, can we at least get a break? And he goes, break? Is that another word for coffin? And that shit's fucking hilarious. And that is it. That he says that, and he says Goku's name
in different fucking tones and dialects.
Like, but it's okay. I'll give it this. He
like, bro, oh my god.
Unironically, in the first movie, he does have a few other lines, right? but it's like it's just so boring when they're not fighting in that movie, and then when they're fighting, it's like I have to deal with this nigga Broly screaming the entire time, and he's not sick in the slightest. He has like one cool move, and he doesn't even do it in that movie. So it's like
the meteor.
Yeah.
Just need that in Second Coming, right?
Yep.
And then they just.
And so
and
it's just like
father's son, come here, man. This nigga and rip him to shit. I'm like, damn, so what the fuck?
But it's just like that nigga Broly is just so lame. This isn't talking about new Broly. This is talking about old Broly. It's talking about the Dragon Ball Z Broly.
Well, new Broly could form sentences.
Well, new Broly is also. Never mind.
I fucking do it.
So.
Oh my goodness.
I fucking do it. Like, son of a bitch.
Anyway. After Broly was. Oh yeah, I'll give Broly like a. I'll give Broly like a 4. I'll give Broly like a 4.
Okay.
BoJack.
Oh. I'm not even trying to be a dick. I'm just like, oh man, I really forgot that shit existed.
That's why I give it a 5 because I don't remember much other than Zanya. I mean, I remember Zanya because
she bad.
Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
Bad. That's it. There's nothing else. Nigga's like a space pirate, but he's the fucking wackest pirate in the universe.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Only thing you stealing is my goddamn time with this bullshit right now.
Oh my lord.
That nigga sucked. I'm like,
yeah.
And then they're like,
I mean,
we need Gohan to come in for. I'm like, bro, Trunks could have taken care of this nigga. Like, damn.
Trunks was also like 8.
Exactly.
No, Trunks wasn't even there yet. He wasn't even there yet. It was Teen Gohan.
Don't fucking matter, bro. Send fucking Kid Trunks in this bitch.
BoJack is whatever, and then after BoJack is Second Coming. Oh man. Second Coming gets a 1 for sure. Oh yeah. Second Coming is so fucking bad.
Figured.
So here's the thing about Second Coming. That's the movie where Broly literally only screams Kakarot. He has no other dialogue in the movie but saying Goku's name. First off.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's annoying. Also, it's a whole bunch of... Basically, the movie's entirely filler up until, like, the last 5 minutes where they actually fight Broly. And then they fight Broly and then blast him into the fucking sun.
Yep.
Cool thing about that movie is that they beat Broly the same way they beat Cell, which is Trunks distracts Broly while they're charging up the family Kamehameha, and they do the family Kamehameha. Same way that Vegeta distracted Cell while Gohan was doing the father-son Kamehameha. It's pretty cool, right? That's it. That's the only cool thing in the movie.
Really?
Yep, that's it. Videl was I love Videl, alright? Videl fucking sucks in that movie. Videl is so annoying in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm not really a Videl fan, I'm not gonna hold you.
I think she's cool.
I just think
I wish she'd done shit.
She's kind of...
But
yeah, I didn't see her do a lot.
I feel like she's like Kyrie to me. That's just how I look at her. It's like, you have the tools.
You have the tools.
You're just not fucking using them. Like, you're just coasting.
Yeah. And then she gets her ass beat by Spopovich and then refuses to fight ever again. Because imagine being a woman in a shonen anime. Shout out Japan.
I mean, they have them. They're just not in. She's just not in kinky attire.
Well, it's not that. It's just the very few shonen have actually like good, strong female characters
that aren't in kinky attire.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that we're trying to talk about Kill la Kill. I get it.
No, I'm not talking about that. Look, My Hero, the bunny chick.
True.
Lady Nagant, like all of them. If you're a woman and you're not in kinky attire, you fucking suck. That's just how
Yeah,
anime works for some
but
reason.
so it's like in order to be a good character, you have to be sexualized. Though
Yep.
it's like that's I
Yeah.
don't know about that, but
Yeah.
people are not gonna like my next take. So the movie after Broly's Second Coming that is significantly better than the other two Broly movies. It's Bio Broly.
Oh man, dude, come on, man.
I forgot
So
about that joke.
here's the thing about Bio Broly. A lot of people don't like it. I watch
Everybody
it.
did.
No, I've heard nothing but hate for
No.
that movie.
I'm saying, Josh said I forgot about it. I said everybody did.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you were talking about everybody liked it. I was like, I've only heard niggas talk shit about this movie. I'll miss it up. But I think it's a fun movie. I don't think it's good. No, I think that movie sucks. But first off, main characters aren't Sun family. That's the only time I get to say that.
Oh, really?
It's Trunks. I mean, Goten's there, but it's like Trunks and Goten. They're like a duo. So it's like Trunks, Goten, Android 18, and Hercule are the main characters, which is fire. Because it's not like fucking Goku or Gohan or whatever the fuck. We've got what's it called? All the actual stuff in the movie. It feels like filler. The movie feels like filler, but it's just like there's a lot of funny shit that happens.
Yeah, funny stuff. Yeah.
And so it's just fun to watch. I give that shit like a 6. No cap. Power Broly's like it's a fun one. It's not good. Don't go in expecting a good movie. But if you can get past the fact that it's like kind of cringe, it's pretty fun.
But he said, "Now watch yourself. Don't expect this bit to be good."
And then it's followed up by an actually good movie for the first time in like 8 movies. And that's Fusion Reborn.
That's what I was talking about. My bad. Freaking Fusion Reborn.
Fusion Reborn is
Oh yeah, with the
Gogeta.
Gogeta, yeah.
That's Gogeta.
Dang.
So
yeah, that one was actually really good.
So that one's pretty fun. I'll give it like a 7.5, 8 maybe. Because I'm indifferent on Gogeta in that movie only because he's there at like the very end, you know. But like it's a funny movie. First off, it's pretty funny. The stuff with like Pycon screaming at the egg and stuff like that. It's like it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then there's like the fights are actually like pretty good. And then the finale, like even though it's only like a minute long, the final fight with like Gogeta, it's sick while he's there. And then Stardust Breaker is one of the coldest movies in Dragon Ball history.
Yeah, okay.
And,
side tangent.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who you are. The fact that Broly was able to tank that bitch. Fuck
It's
out of
ridiculous,
here,
yeah.
bro. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of niggas saying Jiren is finna mop this nigga. No, the fuck he is not. No.
Look, bro, if Jiren can't take one of those niggas by himself, why would he be able to take
and
both
that's
of them
what I'm
at
like,
the same time in the same body?
Nigga.
You can literally only get stronger from fusion.
Yeah, really.
Like, I don't...
like, I get it, bro, because they're like, yeah, but he was in Ultra Instinct. I'm like, yeah, but here's the deal, bro. They went fucking blue, all right? Ultra Instinct at the time was some one-off shit. It's like, of course
Ultra
he had
Instinct
to
was
fucking
some
win.
one-off shit. With Blue, he was like evenly matching with Blue, is the thing. Like, it wasn't like Blue was losing to that nigga. It just wasn't beating that nigga.
Wait, you talking about Goku in Blue?
Yeah.
Versus Jiren?
Yeah.
No, Jiren was fucking his shit up in Blue.
Was he? I
Jiren was giving that nigga...
I don't recall Jiren doing shit until he took a shirt off.
Nah, he was giving that nigga the business up until Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct Imperfect was the only thing that was stepping to him. However, it was whenever folks were like, nah, bro, he's finna win. I'm like, he got beat by Goku and fucking Frieza in base damn form. The fuck?
Yeah.
It's just that nigga went like all the way when they were going. When he went Ultra Instinct, Jiren was like, oh, I'm gonna go all the way. And then Ultra Instinct versus Jiren, he just like canceled that nigga's attack. So I'm like, Broly tanked a Stardust Breaker, which fucking disintegrated Janemba in hell.
Yeah. Literally a
bitch.
being made of all of the negative emotion in the universe.
I'm like, nah, nigga. Jiren's just a nigga who's pissed about. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah?
Oh shit, my family got killed. Nigga, oh my god.
What are you playing?
Get in line.
What are you playing?
No, I mean like Jiren.
Oh,
He's just pissed
okay,
because
gotcha.
it's like, yeah, my family got killed. And
Oh,
I'm like,
I mean, I thought you were playing a game or
nah,
something.
he's,
Like,
remember, that's like his whole thing is he's like,
yeah,
strength is
he's
everything
fake
because
Sasuke. His
my
bald
family
Sasuke.
got killed. And I'm like, bro, everyone in any anime ever who's been pissed has probably got their family killed. This is a revenge story again.
Yeah, he's bald Sasuke.
Jesus.
Nigga, bald Sasuke.
So
I ain't never heard
yeah,
this.
okay.
I hate that wording.
You hate it because it's correct.
Niggas.
They hated him because he spoke the truth.
That man said bald Sasuke. You know what's funny about that, bro? They both got fucking eye powers.
Exactly.
Nigga Jared had the ring on. Let me go into some deep meditation and stare into fucking space. Oh, I forgot you can't touch me.
Oh, my
Dude had a
goodness.
Sharingan from jump.
He really said bald Sasuke.
Bald
And I'm
Sasuke.
right. You know I'm right. That's the worst part. Just cheering, screaming, Naruto. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, no, there's no shot. There's no shot. I have half a mind to think. I have half a mind to think that tournament just ends if they can go Vegito.
No, I don't.
No, this didn't lead to a 25-minute long debate that I had to cut out. What are you, fucking stupid? Why would that even be the case? Why would that couldn't happen? That wouldn't happen. Why would we be that passionate about a fucking anime that isn't even that good, bro? There's just no way that it led into that. That'd just be ridiculous. And I just so happened to have to cut out all 25 minutes of it because it was annoying to listen to, in all honesty. That didn't happen. There's no way. So yeah, Fusion Reborn's pretty good. Welcome back. We're here. Wrath of the Dragon, I think, is overhyped. Not bad. Overhyped.
Wrath of the Dragon. Which one is that?
That is Tapion.
Tapion
And Hirudegarn. I think Hirudegarn's really fucking lame. I think Tapion is super fucking sick. I think that everybody overhypes that movie because there was no fight at the end. It was just 40 minutes of filler up until, hey, Goku one-taps this nigga. But it was still pretty good. It was enjoyable. It was like 7, 8, maybe. After that is did I count Bardock already? Did I count?
No,
the
you didn't say
movies?
Bardock yet.
I didn't say either of the Bardock movies. Okay. Nope. Original Bardock movie, pretty good. I mean, it's Bardock. We fuck with Bardock. It's like a 6, 7. It's a cool story. I mean,
Isn't he canon now?
Be a toad. Yep, he's canon. Because of Super Broly and what's going on currently in the manga.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
There's the other Bardock special, the first Super Saiyan, which fucking sucks, and I'm glad that's not the version of Bardock that's canon.
Oh, you didn't like that?
Sucked?
Oh, it was trash.
Oh, that sucks.
Chilled fucking sucks. The movie's fucking lame. The fights fucking suck. Bardock's character is an asshole.
Are you talking about the first special, the Bardock, the father of Goku?
No, not the original one. The other one. The one with like Lord Chilled or whatever the fuck that nigga's name was. The ancestor to Frieza.
I didn't watch
sucked.
it.
Good, don't. Shit's like a 2.
Not a 2.
Alright. Now onto my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie.
Uh-oh.
Battle of Gods.
Mm.
Fucking amazing movie.
Bro, animation was clean on that whole.
The animation is so fucking nice. The character moments are so fucking nice. It's kind of funny. It's got Beerus, one of the best characters in Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta's got a great moment. What more do you need? The final fight lasts for like 5 minutes and it's fucking sick the entire time. And we're not talking about the arc version. We're not talking about the one from Super. We're talking about the movie.
The movie, yeah.
The movie. We're talking about they got that nigga Whis, and I fucking love Whis because.
Oh yeah, Whis.
Fucking. The final fight's like 5 minutes and it's fucking sick. They all have to combine their power for Super Saiyan God. That shit's dope. Come on. It's fucking. Come on, man. Come on. How could you not like it?
Yeah.
Beerus and Whis are both amazing characters. And that's it. That stays. Beerus and Whis are some of the only consistent characters in Super. So, hey.
Yeah.
They're fucking great. And then it's followed up by one of my least favorite movies, Resurrection F.
Oh no.
With Golden Frieza.
I forgot that bit existed.
And you know what? The anime version is better. That's the worst part. That's the worst part because the anime version fucking sucks too.
Bro, I'll tell you why that movie is. I'll tell you exactly why that movie's bad, and it's so sad. Why?
Exactly. Vegeta did that. Vegeta won. And then they go, actually, no, Vegeta can't win. He took too long. Plan is destroyed. We're going to rewind time. Goku, you got to do it before Vegeta does because he takes too fucking long. And then Goku does it and then fucks up and still gets the dub. Even though he took longer than Vegeta took.
It ain't even that for me. Why do I give a shit that this nigga can get golden mode? Why?
Yeah, because this is before the anime, so it's like, what the fuck even is golden?
And even after, when does he use it and actually do some shit? Like, he brought that shit up against... He brought it up against Jiren, mopped. He brought it up against the Saiyan Bros, mopped. He brought it up against Broly, mopped, bro. Absolutely.
And then
dog walked.
One of my favorite parts of the arc version in the anime, which still sucks. One of my favorite parts is the fact that Ginyu's like a funny guy. Ginyu's there, right? He's not in the movie version. He wasn't there.
That's weird.
So they added that in the anime because they were like, God, we need somebody to make this arc bearable. So they added the funny guy.
Dang.
Like, as the fucking shitty arc. And then we got my second favorite Dragon Ball movie. And that's Dragon Ball Super Broly. Dragon Ball Super Broly, I think most people can agree is a very good film. Even as a standalone. Even if we detach the Dragon Ball name from it, very fucking good movie. Okay. I give it like a 9. I give Battle of Gods a 10. This is on Dragon Ball Z movie scale, not on like a movie as a whole scale. Because trust me, if we were doing it on movie as a whole scale, I'm sorry, neither of these movies would probably be pushing 7.
Bro, looking at the animation,
if we're doing it as like a movie as a whole scale, I'd actually give Battle of Gods and Broly the same rating of an 8. I could give them a 7 or an 8. Yeah, I could. They're not pushing 9 because they're not Ghibli, and they're sure as hell not getting to 10 because you don't reach those numbers. It's a Dragon Ball film. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. It's still Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Like we're you know what we're dealing with. I mean, to be fair, they're better than the Naruto movies. Naruto only has one good movie. So
which one is that?
2 good movies. There's Naruto. There's Naruto the Last, and then there's the Boruto special.
No.
Before it was an anime.
No.
What?
Ninja Clash in the Land of Fucking Snow. Hell yeah, I fuck.
Movie has cool
moments.
I
fuck with that movie only because they got the fucking Rainbow Rasengan. I'm like, hell
yeah. It's like it has sick shit in it, but it's like the movie itself I cannot call it.
It's just because
movie.
It's a Dragon Ball movie. It's a Dragon Ball movie.
Exactly.
Like, you know what? Exactly. I'll let you have that.
But and it's like when it came to the last, it's like they fought on the fucking moon, dog.
Okay, here's my only problem with last, right? I have a strong hatred for female anime characters.
Okay.
And this is only because
sounding mighty based right now. Continue.
Incel.
That is a callback to last episode.
No, It's just because y'all don't give them fucking character. Like, Hinata has been chilling with this nigga since day one, and we only find out, like, in the last that, like, she's semi-decent. Like, ugh, god damn. Nigga, can we get somebody to just give me some actual character? Jesus. Just let her, like, let her fucking like cats or something. Like, give me something.
Give her something. Let her be like, let her be like, you know what? I fuck with Zen Gardens. It's like, you know what?
That's something. That's something that I can go off of. I'm perfectly fine with that. But nah, they're like, she's pretty. She's pretty. She has the fucking Byakugan. All right. She likes Naruto. That's it. I'm like, what?
That's it.
Anything else? She's a princess. How? She's a princess. She likes Naruto. Bro, what the? And then it's just like, oh god, like, is there anything else? Is she at least strong? Nah, not really. Fuck.
She has the Byakugan though. She has the Byakugan. She got
the Byakugan though. Is that like? Is that strong? How strong is that? I mean, it's
she can see 360 degrees.
It's technically stronger than the Sharingan. How? No fucking clue. You can make the Tenseigan with it, okay, and the Jogan, all right, but you need other shit. Okay, so back to Hinata. Yeah. How is this chick useful at all? She's just kind of bitching the whole time. She likes Naruto. It's just disappointing because I'm
you just see her and you're just like, man.
No words. Minecraft map, no words. Like, gosh.
It's like, here's the thing. It's like they make Sakura a pretty good character post time skip, like in Shippuden, and then they don't let her do anything.
Yeah.
I will die on this hill. She deserved to be with Sasuke more than Hinata deserved to be with Naruto.
Dang. Yeah.
True.
Bro,
True.
She almost died 3 times trying to chase this nigga.
Yeah.
Hinata almost died once.
So did Naruto.
Literally. Literally.
So did Naruto. Naruto literally died on the hunt for this nigga. So.
Dead ass, bro. That man actually fucking kicked the bucket.
That is his friend, bro.
I'm not gonna say Hinata is absolutely useless, but
where were you when this was going
You are making
down?
it extremely like hard on yourself.
Hey, I'm just saying, I know niggas that weren't in Squad 7 that were like more involved in that hunt than Hinata was. Shout out Shikamaru.
I'm not even gonna. It's just okay.
Yeah, yeah.
She just doesn't have the character, and when you try and say it to people, they're like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Look at everybody else real quick. All right, what do you know about Naruto? He wants to be Hokage. He likes ramen. He has the Rasengan. He's got the nine-tailed fox. And all right, stop. Count them bitches. All right, that's like what, 4? Give me Hinata. You can probably get to 3.
She like Naruto.
She likes Naruto.
She got the Byakugan.
She's got the Byakugan. The fact that we are drawing straws right now, I'm like, Jesus. We don't even know what this bitch likes to eat, nigga. Like,
we don't even know. Like, we don't know if she has any pets. You know.
Once again, bro, just tell me if this bitch like cats or something. Like, Jesus.
I mean, she got like a goldfish bowl or something.
Give me nothing here. I'm like, yo.
Maybe like she plays like the flute. I don't know. Something.
But it's like, that's how like female characters, I just have a problem with female characters because I'm like, yo, y'all just want to make them like, ugh, I don't know. Why can't we just have a freaking power couple?
Why can't we just have a character, man?
Just give us power. That's not that fucking hard to actually come by. Just give us the 2 best characters, okay? Give us Rukia and Ichigo. Quit dicking around. You know what we were all thinking.
And actually have him end up with Rukia
this time. Why the fuck is she so Renji?
Oh my fucking god, I forgot about that bitch.
Oh no.
Oh my
Renji
god.
stuff, bro. What is this nigga?
God, that bitch Orihime fucking sucks.
Oh my god,
my
not this
Dude,
good.
nah, nigga.
God.
When Quay was like, when Quay told me that shit, love you, Quay, but damn. He was like, nah, Orihime was my favorite character, and I fucking, a part of me died. I was like,
I've never been more disappointed in one of my niggas. I'd rather he just said he was a SoundCloud rapper.
bro, remember
honestly.
what was it from? Where they were like, oh, goddamn, the fucking Skechers. Dude, I felt like that nigga trying to push his sister up that damn hill, bro.
Push the sister.
As soon as he said Orihime was
Not me on my goddamn Skechers.
As soon as he was like, yeah, nah, I like Orihime, she's my favorite character. I was like, hey, damn, why you have to take your big like, putting up my schedule. We both go end up in the hospital trying to push your big ass on these steps.
Feel like I'm pushing a Ford Explorer.
Feel like I'm pushing a 97 Ford Explorer on DB. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh god. Hold on. Let's pause for a second. I'll go ahead and search through our DM so I can find that video and play it on. Play it right now, so y'all can hear that, so we know what we're referring to.
Man. And then it's like,
dang, feel like I'm pushing a 97 Ford Explorer up this bitch. Oh, dang. Look here, you gonna have to get a tow truck and get your big ass up there or something. Ah, dang, you gonna knock me out my goddamn sketch. I'm gonna end up in the hospital with you.
bro, like, oh my god, there's so many female characters like that are just like hot guard. Okay, I got a question.
And it's like Bleach has so many good female characters.
Dude, it's just every fucking anime. That's where I'm like, but you're dicking me right now.
Bleach did it so well, and then they made Orihime the love interest.
Okay, that's why it didn't understand. I'm like, nigga, how'd you even get your powers back? Oh, but Rukia, and you still with this wag bitch? I'm just like,
but think about how many sick girl characters there are in Bleach.
I don't even want to, because that's just gonna make it worse.
I could list them off.
Like, I'm not gonna hold you. He'd be better off chilling with the freaking the former number 3 Espada. I'd be happier with. Like, my god, go fuck a hollow bitch, and I'll be like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But
I mean, that's like the Bleach equivalent to a mixed bitch. I respect it.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
He's like, wait, you spit?
I don't know, man. It's like, okay, has anyone seen Yona of the Dawn?
No.
Just me? Akatsuki no Yona?
No.
Bruh. Dope female lead character. She acts like a damsel in distress for a little bit, so you gotta bear with me, but then she gets her shit together. But, I mean, you can't really say that is like a female-only thing, because I'm not gonna be that guy. Like, niggas do that shit all the time.
Yeah. And people like playing victim.
Exactly. But it's like, we can't get a Princess Mononoke type character? The fuck?
Exactly!
We can't get none of that? Like, we're just stuck here with, like...
Bro, when some of the
Uraraka,
best, when some of the best, like, girl characters you've seen are in a show based on over-sexualization, that is one of the most ironic shit I've ever seen in my life.
I'd rather be
High School
fucked with...
DxD
I was about to say! I was
has
like...
some good fucking female characters.
I was like, I'd rather
and it's
be
like,
fucking
the
Rhea
show is
Squimmery
based on
than Rhea
over-sexualization. It's like, how? You know?
Rias got more fucking character traits than Hinata. And I can tell you right now, I'm not even counting the fact that she likes Issei as one of them bitches.
No, like for real. It's like the fact that I just think it's so fucking ironic that show is based on like hypersexualization and does those female characters better than most other anime I've seen.
Yeah.
And they all have like their own like quirks and shit. Like they're all characters. I don't know.
It's a sad fate, bro. It's a Shonen Curse.
Like a lot of them could be the main characters of their own series in High School DxD. I feel like they have a lot of character in that show.
They just have more interest. Like, there's characters that I would like to get to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get to know Hinata. I just don't. I'm pretty sure I know everything about Hinata, and I've seen her 5 times.
And it's like, man, that is definitely a Shonen Curse. That is one step of the Shonen Curse, though, Josh. You're absolutely correct. It's no matter how bad the girl characters are in the show, main character will always end up with the worst one. And then there's the fact that the ending is almost always guaranteed to be bad. And that is the Shonen Curse.
I was about to freaking... Okay, so dude. Last thing, right? But,
yeah.
I mean, while we're already here, fuck it. I was at work, right?
Okay.
Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Fairy Tail? No, wait. Because I just want to know. You haven't?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Fairy Tail is probably one of the most disappointing anime to me based off of potential, right? I watched the anime, okay? I read the manga, okay? Fairy Tail's the first anime, I think, or first anime mangaka, whatever you want to call it, that I actually went to the manga. Weekly, motherfucker. And finished that bitch. And was heated. So I was at work. This nigga was like, nah, bro, Fairy Tail. And I was like, oh, Fairy Tail is ass. And this nigga said, children. And I'm like,
what?
If you could see my face right now.
Wait, he acted like Fairy Tail part of the OG?
He acted... Dude, okay, this nigga is like 28.
Oh, no.
And he was like, children. And I'm like, bro.
POV, you got no hoes.
This nigga married. But I'm like, bitch.
Yeah,
You're really on some other
tough.
shit. What the fuck you mean, children?
I feel bad.
Like, huh? Like, since when?
Huh, that's interesting.
That is interesting. Ain't Fairy Tail like a 2011 series?
Bro, it's just the fact that I'm like, you really out here talking about some children. And
you're 28. You're married at 28. What the hell?
Up for fucking debate as like you dealing with Hinata level shit right now.
Okay, so funny thing about Fairy Tail is it manages in the main cast to have one of the best female characters in anime and one of the worst female characters in anime.
Because it has Urza.
And Lucy, yeah. Because Urza's fucking cold, and then Lucy is unbearable.
Dang. Huh.
Josh, have you ever like read or watched Fairy Tail?
No. I've only seen fight scenes.
I don't think okay, so that is something that they have kinda good. It's just like sometimes they be on some other shit too.
And music.
Man, I'm helping y'all niggas out. Fuck.
Huh.
Yeah, but part of the Shonen Curse, ending's gonna be bad. Girl characters are never gonna be written well. And no matter how well they're written, the worst one will always end up with the main character.
You want a nice female character that's actually sick? Go watch a seinen.
Yeah.
Just save yourself the trouble, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna find him here. Or you could well, no, that was after it became a seinen. You know what does eventually get a really good female lead?
What?
Vinland Saga.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. She doesn't appear until like a while
Does
late.
the main character get her, or is it like on some other shit?
Hasn't been decided yet, I don't think. No, I'm not all the way caught up. I'm a few like 20, 30 chapters behind. But I mean, she's a pirate. They're all pirates right now.
Oh, no, I know you're talking about.
She's a pirate with them. Yeah.
Bro, okay, I got one more question.
Uh.
What is your... I'm pretty sure I know what yours is, Nick, but like we could still talk about it. What is everyone's least favorite trope or like thing that authors pull that you're like, you are a absolute dirty rat for this?
I think this is something that's a lot more common than you think it is. I think having a manga centered around, this is oddly specific, but it is very present. Having a manga that is secretly centered around a certain agenda.
Okay, explain.
So for example, and this is gonna go in a different direction than you expected. But let's take Attack on Titan for example, okay? And a lot of people think it's the whole like Nazi thing. No, that's not the case. That shit's cap. All right, that shit happens to be based on Germany. Okay, is what it is.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that's the example we're using. And a lot of people, there was like that whole beef where it was like the creator is a Nazi supporter or whatever because the main characters happen to be from Germany, the Jaeger family or whatever.
I don't really feel like that's
because bro, the dad was oppressed. I don't know, like he was the equivalent to a German Jew. He wasn't even the equivalent to a Nazi.
I mean,
it's just because
literally the Marley. Like, are we really gonna act like the Marleyan start? We're just gonna let that shit go?
Yeah, it's like whatever. But
I mean, yeah.
you know, but that's that shit's cat. Where I'm going with this is actually how the and this is multi-layered. The strongest characters in the series are Asian descendants. First off. And second off, that is very ironic considering that the person who made Attack on Titan is very renowned for hating other types of Asian races that are not Japanese in specific.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just like, you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
It's like a superiority thing. So it's like, I can understand sending a message with manga, whatever that message may be, like, you're allowed to share your message, I guess, like, through your art, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's creative expression. But if it is to the point where, because like even One Piece has like messages about like racism and shit, right? Like that. That's also the other side of the spectrum of that, right? But it's like, one of those things where the difference between sending a message and a forced viewpoint, I guess. It's like in the forced viewpoint, he wants you to see these characters as, like the superior characters, as the strong ones. Everybody loves Levi, everybody loves Mikasa, right? Like he does his best to make those characters likable and strong. To prove the point. Meanwhile, One Piece, the other end of the spectrum, is like it has its messages about, not hating people because of race or gender or whatever, right? It has those messages, but and to an extent, I'll say that he even has his own way of trying to make those characters likable or whatever, right? Because, everybody loves Yamato. Yamato's fan favorite. Kiku, fan favorite. Bon Clave, fan favorite. Jinbei, fan favorite. Like, stuff like that. And it's like, so, to an extent, he does try to make those characters likable, but it's a difference between making them likable through writing and making them likable because of aspects of themselves, right? Like, Jinbei isn't cool because he's a fishman. Jinbei's cool because that nigga's cold as fuck and saved Luffy at Marineford. Okay? Yamato's not cool because of the whole gender role reversal thing. Yamato's cool because as the son of Kaido, that nigga's like, I don't even want to be related to Kaido. I want to go out on the sea with Luffy. And like, with Attack on Titan, it's like, yeah, Mikasa doesn't actually have too much going on in the personality department aside from the fact that she likes Eren, but she's really strong, right, guys? And she's really cool. And we're gonna have everybody in the series take note of how cool and strong she is.
Mm-hmm.
Or like with Levi, we're gonna have everybody talk about how he's superior to everybody else in the fucking Ranger Corps and how he's the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
But what does he actually do outside of that? He's a clean freak.
Yeah, it's like he cleans.
Yeah.
And what else does he do outside of that?
Beat up Aaron. That's about it.
Yeah. And so it's just like it's forced narratives. I hate forced narratives of the sense of like trying to, instead of again showing, not telling. That's a callback to what we were talking about earlier. Let's go, baby. I hate that. I hate trying to force an image of things through writing rather than just having the writing represent itself.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? If you have one?
Instant race.
Yeah, that too.
Fucking hate Sunrise.
The Sunrise, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I disagree, but we all know this.
Yeah. We've had this discussion on the podcast before. Continue, Josh.
Yeah, kind of piggybacking what Nick said. That, and also, it seems like if there's a certain genre, like, okay, shonen or, whatever the genre is, it's kind of like, since there's already been a layout or a format because everyone else has done this in this genre, let's try to duplicate or take some of that stuff from that genre.
Yeah, let's not challenge the formula.
Yeah, let's not challenge it. Let's not try to do something creative. That's pretty much it. When they try to just take, because at this point, we watch so much anime to the point where it's like, I feel like Kyon from the Endless Eight, like art, bro. I'm just seeing the same thing over and over. And there's like something clicking, like, yo, there's something wrong here. Like now it's to the point where like someone who's new watching anime, they'd be like, oh, yo, this is fire. To me, it's like I've already seen like the same things, because guess what? It's in the same genre. Oh, slice of life. Yeah, they're gonna have the same old this. Where's the female protagonist? Where's this? You know what I mean? It's like, just challenge it. Like, and if you're not gonna do anything different, you're gonna use the same layout. Don't just copy and paste. Try to switch it up a bit at least.
Try to switch it up, or put like like I was talking about with like One Piece earlier, just like have like a message,
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
Exactly. Like Vinland Saga, for example. Yeah, that it just, yeah, he did the whole revenge thing, but before you judge, they actually did something different with that. They didn't just be like, all right, so now we're gonna avenge him. Askeladd is gonna,
Exactly.
Yeah, like it was different, and no one. I for a second I was like, all right, I gotta see what's going on, because it may seem like it might turn into another Naruto story, but no, it turned out different. So that's the whole point, man. Just try something different, bruh. I'm tired of that. We gotta do it the same. We gotta copy from DBZ, bro. It's just my favorite. Like, yeah, that's cool. Take inspiration. That's dope. But bro, I don't want to see another DBZ, bro. I'm sorry. I'm good. Leave me alone. So, yeah.
Shout out to the end of Fairy Tail.
Well, that actually goes into mine a little bit, but not on the same note. Oh, was that it?
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't want to interrupt or anything.
No, you good.
I'm not a fan whenever... I don't like when stories don't get resolved because you feel like you have to overcompensate or like do specific things to
contrived ending,
appease a certain group, or
like
pretty much like to get to where it's like, okay, everyone will be happy. It's like, here's the problem with that. Whose fucking story is this?
Yeah.
And like, okay, for example, make it clear what you're doing first. Don't give like, don't set up some things to be like, oh, okay, like maybe this will be like, and then don't ever come back to them. Because to me, that pisses me off. Only because it's like, okay, why did you introduce the idea of XYZ happening and then you never go back to XYZ ever being a thing? You know what I mean? Fairy Tail does that. a lot. And that's really like the fucking.
And that's why it gets
Halo.
compared to so many things as often as it does.
Well, it's just
I
like
feel like.
I think Fairy Tail was good in the beginning because it stuck to what it was, like its roots, its core in the beginning. Fairy Tail's fundamentals didn't leave until later on. That's what I'll say. Like, my pet peeve would be not sticking to the fundamentals of what you started on. I'm not saying you can't, like Josh says, like be different, because the fundamentals are only the ground. So it's like your fundamentals would be like you're a shonen. You know what I mean? You can still appeal to the young male audience without doing the Dragon Ball route. But it's like you're a shonen, right? So I'm counting on you being a shonen.
Yeah.
You don't have really any romance involvement at all. Like, you're just not there, right? So then you introduce romantic aspects that weren't there before, but then don't touch up on them ever. So it's like, okay, why did you introduce those? Other than to appease that group of people to be like, okay, does that make sense?
That is one thing I'll give Naruto, is that it was established from jump. No Hinata likes this nigga. Like that, there's something will come of that.
Yeah.
Like yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like, I can understand something like that.
Or Kakashi.
Fucking Kakashi.
Yes, sir.
Perfect example. Because it's like, okay, at least we know going in, there's some shit here.
Kakashi is one of the 2 shonen I've ever watched where there was good romance subplots.
A good example to me would be Twin Stars.
I haven't seen
Twin Stars does that shit perfectly because off rip, one, the title of the show is Twin Stars, nigga, and there's 2 people on the cover the whole time.
Yep.
They're gonna end up together. But if you were to start Twin Stars with 2 separate people, it's like shit like that, where it's like, I understand where like some people are like, oh, bro, like, it just makes things annoying because you could be focusing on other stuff to me. Like Natsu and Lucy's relationship.
Yeah.
Fucking why? Like,
yeah,
like just don't have it. It doesn't have to be there. But it feels like you added it just because you're like, oh, okay, like if we add some chemistry between these 2, but then we don't ever talk about the fact that there might ever be chemistry. It's like, okay, so then why is it there?
We need more shonen authors to read Fist of the North Star, I feel like. That's what I feel like. I feel like if you're making a shonen prerequisite, you have to read like 3 series. Gotta read Dragon Ball.
We need freaking.
Gotta read Fist of the North Star. Gotta read Kinnikuman, Man. Those are your 3 requirements.
Fist of the North Star is a romance, though.
Yes, it is.
So we don't even need shonen.
Shonen second.
We don't even need shonen niggas to read that. We need fucking everybody to be on some Fist of the North Star shit. Because some of y'all romance niggas are doing that shit wrong.
Because, like, I know it's like, oh, haha, funny, you know, Omawa Shindaro meme.
Yeah.
You know, he kills people. You know that. Yeah, he fights people. But it's like, the whole point of the story is him taking the loss of his best friend, who is now his enemy. He has to be like, hey, yo, I cannot be friends with this nigga no more. Andy has my girl and I need to rescue her. And I will go to the ends of the literal fucking earth to do so.
Nigga on a mission and he's no bitch.
And that is the entire series.
And it's goated. Because it's fucking good.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. That whole like, okay, we're just gonna do what's kind of working for us right now, like writing as we go type beat thing, that shit kind of makes me angry. Because it's like, okay, so why did we bring up certain aspects for no reason? It won't even be like, like romance is only one example.
One example.
When you bring in whole characters, and then
bring in whole characters,
why should I care about this dude? Then you're like, oh, okay, So he's freaking sick as fuck, all that shit. And then either you kill him or you're like, oh, well, that was just someone that you would like to know about. Yeah, why though?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're not
What's the
explaining.
point?
You told me all
A
this
character
dope
that's
shit.
like a character that's introduced for the sake of introducing a concept.
That would be
It's
like,
like
if
we
you-
don't do anything with that nigga ever again.
Yeah.
it's like the equivalent of, like, let's say, okay, One Piece, right?
Yeah.
Shanks shows up, gives this nigga the fucking straw hat. We know Shanks is
And-
dope, and you never see Shanks again. It's
Yeah,
like
you never learn more about Shanks. You never learn about like Shanks is never an emperor or none of that shit.
Nothing.
Like,
You're just
that
like,
nigga's
oh,
just-
he gave him the
oh,
straw
yeah.
hat.
he
That's
gave him
it.
the straw hat.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga ain't even a pirate.
Like,
It's just, he gave him the straw
unresolved
hat.
shit just makes me so. I'm like, dog.
Yeah,
What
because
the
it's like
heck?
it's just it's pointless. It's like why?
So, I don't know.
like-
Stories that like, yeah, it's just like, bro. It's just like a major, bro. Why?
Yeah.
Those things just I can't deal with them shits. I just be getting heated.
Man, these mangakas be doing that, bro.
Anime be
And,
doing it
and,
too.
and it's funny because like, it's funny because recently we have had a lot of people that do mangas that like are trying to challenge the typical formats of what they write.
Mm-hmm.
But what pops off is the shit that is like the exact fucking template for the shit they're trying to
Yeah,
like
like all
change
the most
up.
basic isekai of all time. Once
Yeah,
again, if you haven't
and
seen
it's-
fucking Shield Hero, come on, guys.
And that's why I love the fact that Vinland Saga is kind of getting popular. Because like it started as a shonen.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously it's no longer a shonen series. It's expanded beyond that. But like it started as a shonen and you can see it early on. It challenges a lot of those concepts by introducing like a big thing for the series is main character super aggressive, super violent, super fucking he wants revenge, whatever, right? But they establish very early on from the main character's father in a flashback back when it was still a shonen series. He challenges the concept of strength being power. Because he goes, the strongest warrior does not need to fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big thing of his.
Mm-hmm.
Strong warriors. What is it? What's the sick ass line he says? Where
He
he's
don't
like,
need to use a weapon.
I don't need a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real warrior doesn't use a sword.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so he establishes this, and then the son, you flash forward, the son, super aggressive, super violent, murderer,
Mhm.
killer, using all these different kinds of weapons in any way to kill people possible, and then slowly starting to realize, oh shit, I get it. Like, it's not worth it, you know?
Yeah.
And then, and I think that the creator in one of the volumes, I don't remember which one, but he actually says he hopes that people because obviously this is for post time skip stuff, but he hopes that people can find a place in their heart to enjoy a main character that does not seek to fight, because he thinks that is a cool concept. A main character who can be strong without fighting.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely
So, like-
interesting to say the freaking least. That'd be sick.
And that's why I am glad to see like Vinland Saga kind of popping off the way that it is. Especially hopefully when season 2 comes out, especially. Or like fucking Chainsaw Man, speaking of stuff that's gonna be coming out soon. Fucking Chainsaw Man, dude. Man.
Hey, you've been hype about that, yeah.
Let's make our main character a bad person
Mm-hmm.
and have him play the hero. That is... Denji's such a sick fucking character, because it's him slowly starting to realize what is and isn't bad, because he's a terrible person, because it's established at the beginning of the series, he never went to school. He never interacted with other people because he has lived forever indebted to the Yakuza because of his father. So he has never understood what is good and what is bad. He becomes a superhero. He becomes Chainsaw Man because he wants to fuck bitches and get clout.
Admiral goal.
Admirable goal. But in all seriousness, it's like he does all these things and doesn't realize, like he slowly starts realizing like, oh shit, the stuff I'm doing is bad, or oh, this sucks, or this feeling sucks, right? Because he just doesn't know. And so it's so interesting to see a main character like that when he's supposed to be the hero.
Yeah.
Because he is a good guy. So it's just like, holy fuck, the main character is an awful person.
Yeah.
And then the villain is a good, it gives the appearance of a good person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Makima's whole thing is like, she's super manipulative and everything, but you don't, like, it's not, it's show and don't tell. It's show don't tell. They show you that she's very manipulative and acts very kindly, or very kind and caring. They don't flat out tell you that she's doing these things, but you see it as time goes on. And so she gives the air of being this nice, cool person, and then you realize, holy shit, she's just taking advantage of everybody.
What show is this?
Devilman. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I might go check this bit out.
The anime isn't out yet, but the manga is only like 97 chapters, I believe. So it's not too long.
Yeah.
Well, for the first course, there is going to be more chapters soon, but like this saga is finished, I should say. But yeah, and so it's like, and then there's so many cool things in that series, right? Like there's the angel devil, and the whole concept of it is it's a demon that wants to do good, but it just cannot, because even though it's an angel, its sole purpose is to kill. If you are in the vicinity of it and touch it, it will hurt you, guaranteed.
Dang.
Or like it's like the entire series is about subverting expectations. Like, for example, there's a character that has infinite knowledge, right? Literally knows everything in the universe. And I am a little bit tilted that they didn't do more with this character, low-key. But knows everything in the universe, has infinite knowledge, infinite wisdom. Cannot say anything besides the word Halloween because it has corrupted their mind.
Dang.
And you don't find that out until like, well, it's like obvious that there's something different about this character in specific, because this character's part of another character's harem that like follows them around. It's like 4 girls, and this is the only character that like acts different. Even though she only says the word Halloween, it's like she does different shit. She's like capable of, she's a capable character. Meanwhile, the other 3 are kind of just the groupies. And so it's just like, it's just shit like that. It's like, I am glad that those 2 examples, Chainsaw Man and Vinland Saga, are kind of popping off right now, because they're kind of genre flippers. They turn like whatever genre they're trying to be on their head.
Yeah.
And so I like seeing shit like that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Holy fuck. I did not mean to talk about Chainsaw Man for that long. Alright.
You sure?
Oh, shit.
Where are we at?
Well, remember, I'm gonna edit out like a whole like 20-30 minutes of you and me talking about Dragon Ball.
It's like -20.
So like -20. We're at like 2 hours right now. If I'm -20 right now, we're like 2 hours. So
I don't think
yeah.
that's bad.
I don't think that's bad either. Last episode, we did play like a little game. I the whole My Anime List ratings guessing game. I do have plans to do more games like that. Not this episode, but we will do other stuff like that. I'll set shit up for it and maybe make it an every episode thing. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Because I know that that's what we did at the end of the last episode, so I'll just adjust that now. Since we're probably nearing the end, considering how long this is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there anything you guys want to say? I mean, we could just end it now.
Pretty much got all my stuff out.
I will say, support the socials. We're definitely growing on. I don't know if y'all checked the the shorts now, but it's definitely.
Yeah, I've seen them.
God,
People are liking the shorts.
God, Jay.
That's good. Let's go for it.
Algorithm is
dope.
crazy though.
For sure.
Algorithms.
I did say a little bit earlier on at the beginning that I would talk about Ultra Kill for a little bit, so I guess before we go, I'll talk about Ultra Kill. Game is it's Sauce the game.
It's what?
It's Sauce the game. So there's a style meter like Devil May Cry. It's an FPS that plays like Quake. There's movement like the new Doom games. And it's just you're just a drip lord.
Dang.
It's an FPS. Shit is cold. There's sick bosses in that game. And the areas look really nice and the music is very good. I have no bad things to say about it.
Okay.
Literally none. I haven't gotten to where the game is at right now. It's in early access, so they're still adding stuff to it as well. Adding content, adding levels, adding weapons, stuff like that, weapon upgrades. But for what they have so far, I finished the Gabriel fight, I believe. And have started Greed, but I have not finished Greed because all of the levels are based on the different sins. So like Act 1 has you play through I believe Lust and Gluttony. And then the second act is Greed and I don't remember. I know that they're still trying to work on Wrath right now. That's what I do know. But I've made it to Greed, and that's pretty sick. It's an area that's based on like Egypt, kinda, but it's like everything's gold, but it's like pyramids and sand, and it's sick.
Okay.
And I'm trying to remember what the fucking place was. I don't remember. Was it? Yeah. Lust is like this like cyberpunk area. That's like all like purple and blue, and it's like super like techno looking. It's sick. Gluttony was like this grotesque like inside of a human type
like
place.
some Hermes Mora type shit.
Yeah. It's like the doors are like mouths, and you're like it moving through like a stomach and shit. Game is super sick though. If you like old school FPSs with like modern day movement options and a grappling hook and dashes in the air, like Ghost Runner or Blade Runner or whatever the fuck Ghost Runner is the name of the game. Blade Runner is the movie. And like there's a Aaron Black mechanic where you can throw a coin and then shoot it and it hits niggas in the head for a headshot. There's fucking sliding and slide canceling, and you can slide infinitely as long as there's nothing in your way. And there's like a revolver, there's a shotgun, there's a nail gun, and there's a rail gun. And the all of them feel very different and very fun to use. There's upgrades that add shit to them. Game is super skill based. Usually, if you get hoed, it's because you suck.
Damn.
And there's a parry mechanic. You can parry bullets back at people if you punch it. It's just drip. The game is just drip. It's just style of the game. So yeah.
But
Also, you're a robot. That's cool.
All right. Well,
With that, I mean, I don't have much else to say. Like he said, support the socials. TikTok, we're going crazy on YouTube Shorts right now, so y'all can just check out those videos. They're on this channel right now. If you're listening on like Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, whatever the fuck, go to the YouTube channel, go to the TikTok.
if you're still not subscribed
YouTube.
to JoshCraft1500, I'm really gonna be pissed now.
He's almost to 600, boys. We got to make it happen. We got to make it happen.
Appreciate it.
Fucking
Wait for the return.
that nigga.
Wait for the
That
return,
nigga's sick.
guys.
I'll be streaming soon. Eventually, hey,
Hey.
hey.
Yeah.
That's it. Hope y'all have a wonderful eve.
Oh, not an Eve.
And I'll see y'all later.